We thought we'd get up and just tell a few jokes in between the acts. Just from time to time, we'll get up, tell a few jokes, and Lindsay is going to rate our jokes. She's going to determine whether you should clap loudly, or whether you should boo us off the stage, or whether you should laugh. So we'll let Lindsay decide how the jokes should be, you know. So Doug's going to start off.
We're going to start off, and it's about women, of course.
Yay!
I don't like tomatoes.
How is a woman like a laxative?
Uh-oh.
They both irritate the crap out of you. Now let's hear from the men. What is it called when a woman is paralyzed from the waist down? Marriage. Why do most women pay more attention to their appearance than to improving their minds? Because most men are stupid, but few are blind. Where did you get these?
Hee-haw.
What does a 75-year-old woman have between her breasts that a 25-year-old doesn't?
Pacemaker.
Her navel. What's the difference between a woman with PMS and a pit bull? Lipstick. No, I don't think I ought to say that word. No. All right, one more, thank goodness. How many women does it take to change a light bulb?
One. They're smarter than men.
None.
Just one.
They just sit there in the dark and complain.
Okay, I'll tell a joke and then we'll get off the stage till later so you can enjoy these throughout the evening.
Aren't you lucky?
Sometimes children wonder how they got their name, or they always want another name. So I'm going to read you a little story about the meaning of names. An Indian boy goes to his mother one day with a puzzled look on his face. "Say, Mom, why is my bigger brother named Mighty Storm?" "Because he was conceived during a mighty storm," she said. Then he asked, "Why is my sister named Cornflower?" "Well, your father and I were in a cornfield when we made her," she replied. He then asked, "And then why is my older sister called Moonchild?" "We were watching the moon landing when she was conceived," the mother replied. The mother paused and said to her son, "Tell me, torn rubber, why are you so curious?" And I'll do one more before I leave. This is a short one that the kids should enjoy. Why do farts stink? Question, why do farts stink? So deaf people can enjoy them too. We'll be back later.
How come yours were funnier than Doug's?
She gave me all the duds, I think. Must be the delivery.
Here, Doug. I'll put these
It was
back in
the
here.
subject.
Yeah, that
I thought it was pretty funny. And that's when he had a big smile on his face. Her teeth and her hair she placed on a chair, side by side. One glass eye so tiny, hearing aid so small. Then she took a leg off and placed it on the chair by the wall. I stood there broken hearted, my gal she had departed. I slept on the chair, there was more of her there, side by side.
That was good, Doug. Thank you. That won't be me, though. The happy pharmacist. A lady walked into a pharmacy and spoke to the pharmacist. She asked, "Do you have Viagra?" "Yes," he answered. She asked, "Does it work?" "Yes," he answered. "Can you get it over the counter?" she asked. "If I take two," he answered.
$10. Fred and his wife Edna went to the state fair every year. Every year Fred would say, Edna, I like to ride in that there airplane. And every year Edna would say, I know, Fred, but that airplane ride costs $10. And $10 is $10. The pilot overheard them and said, folks, I'll make you a deal. I'll take you both up for a ride. If you can stay quiet for the entire ride and not say one word, I won't charge you. But if you say one word, it's $10. Fred and Edna agreed and they go up. The pilot does all kinds of twists and turns, rolls and dives, but not a word is heard. He does all of his tricks over and over again, but still not a word. They land the plane and the pilot turns to Fred. By golly, I did everything I could think of to get you to yell out, but you didn't. Fred replied, well, I was going to say something when Edna fell out of the plane, but $10 is $10.
Doug doesn't like women or what? Thank you, folks. We'll be back later.
We're going to go ahead and get the karaoke machine set up and so forth, so if you do have a few songs picked out, we'll be ready in shortly.
I still can't remember squat. There's a ringing in my ears, and I tend to fart a lot. A 5 o'clock shadow wasn't in my plans. Every time I sneeze, I frickin' pee my pants. Oh, I can't sleep through the night. My libido's out of whack. I got bifocal contacts and I'm sweating more than Shaq. I'm feeling really anxious. Maybe I could score some crack. Or drink that black cohosh tea. I'm a middle-aged woman. I suddenly don't remember who you are.
Oh, what a night. You know, I didn't even know her name, but I was never gonna be the same. What a lady, what a night. I felt a rush like a rolling form of thunder, spinning my head around, making my body under. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Okay, this is one of my favorite songs of all time, and I need a little audience participation. So if everybody wants to dance, sing along, shout, whatever you want to do, this is your opportunity. So help us out. Get ready, ladies. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, get the microphone off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, well, look on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good fun. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Well, we're going to break with a couple of jokes, and then we'll let other people come up and enjoy their talents. So I'm going to talk to you about Jesus. Are you there? A drunk stumbles along a baptismal service on a Sunday afternoon down by the river. He proceeds to stumble down into the water and stands next to the minister. The minister turns, notices the old drunk and says, "Mister, are you ready to find Jesus?" The drunk looks back and says, "Yes, sir, I am." The minister then dunks the fellow under the water and pulls him right back up. "Have you found Jesus?" the minister asked. "No, I didn't," said the drunk. The minister then dunks him under for quite a bit longer, brings him up and says, "Now, brother, have you found Jesus?" "No, I did not," said the drunk. Disgusted, the minister holds the man under for at least 30 seconds this time, brings him up and demands, "For the grace of God, have you found Jesus yet?" The old drunk wipes his eyes and pleads, "Are you sure this is where he fell in?"
How do you spell that? Emily Sue passed away and Bubba called 911. The 911 operator told Bubba that she would send someone out right away. "Where do you live?" asked the operator. Bubba replied, "At the end of Eucalyptus Drive." The operator asked, "Can you spell that for me?" There was a long pause and finally Bubba said, "How about if I drag her over to Oak Street and you can pick her up there?"
Okay, here's another one. Customs. A distinguished young woman on a flight from Ireland asked the priest beside her, "Father, may I ask a favor of you?" "Of course, child. What may I do for you?" "Well, I bought an expensive woman's electric hairdryer for my mother's birthday that is unopened and well over the customs limit, and I'm afraid they'll confiscate it. Is there any way you could carry it through customs for me? Under your robes, perhaps. "I would love to help you, dear, but I must warn you, I will not lie. With your honest face, Father, no one will question you." When they got to customs, she let the priest go ahead of her. The official asked, "Father, do you have anything to declare?" "From the top of my head down to my waist, I have nothing to declare." The official thought this answer strange, so asked, "And what do you have to declare from your waist to the floor?" "I have a marvelous instrument designed to be used on a woman, but which is, to date, unused." Roaring with laughter, the official said, "Go ahead, Father. Next!"
A female officer arrested drunk. She warns him, "You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say and will be held against you." The drunk replied, "Boobs."
Where's our girl? There she is.
Get those.
My second roll, they're fine.
All right, there's one. How can you miss a hole like that?
Uh-oh.
There's two.
While my mom is picking her 18th song, I'm going to tell a really quick joke. One I heard about a week ago, and I think it's pretty hilarious. So there's this guy named Stan, he's married, and his wife never lets him out of the house. And so finally on a Friday night, his wife is like, "Okay, fine, you can go out with your buddies tonight." So Stan is so excited, and he takes this little bit of freedom and runs a mile. And so he goes out with his friends, and he starts drinking beers, they start getting him to take shots, and before we know it, Stan is completely drunk. And he gets to the point where he actually gets sick on himself. So he's covered in vomit, and he just freaks out. He's like, yeah. Oh my God, he says to himself, "What am I gonna do? My wife is gonna kill me." And his friend says, Stan, it's completely fine, you're fine. What you do is, you take a 20, fold it up, put it in your shirt pocket, and when your wife asks you what happens, tell her somebody got sick on you and gave you a 20 for dry cleaning. And Stan says, "Oh my gosh, this is fantastic, I can totally get away with this." And so Stan decides that he's gonna stay out a little bit longer with his friends and enjoy the night. So eventually he gets home, and of course his wife makes a beeline for him. "Stan, what did you do to yourself? I knew I shouldn't have let you out." And Stan says, No, honey, it's okay. I didn't get sick on myself. Somebody got sick on me. Look, they put a 20 in my pocket for dry cleaning." So his wife walks over to him, reaches in his pocket, pulls out the money, and she goes, "Stan, there's $40 here." And he's like, "Oh yeah, 20 was for the guy that got sick on me, and 20 was from the other guy that pooped in my pants.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you.
Never sleep and find I'm a #1, top of the list, king of the hill, a #1. The little town of Baloo, back in town. Look out, old Mackie's back.
Nice. Come on, Ruth. Everybody else. You need this exercise. Come on, guys. Okay. We have it. Okay. Ready? We're going to try the first part. Tony Chestnut. Ready? Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Okay, there's more. Watch. Tony and his sister, Eileen. Eileen loves Neil, but Neil loves Pat, but Pat still loves Bob. And there's Russell and Skip. This song is silly, but it's hip. And how it ends, just one man knows. And guess what? It's Tony Chestnut. Okay, we have a CD. Are you ready?
With the taste of your lips and I'm on a ride. Your toxic tongue's with the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic?
It's getting late.
Big green tractor, we can go slow, and we can go faster down through the woods or out through the pasture. As long as I'm with you, it really don't matter. Pop it, lock it, drop it, that birthday cake. Got a candle, need to blow that crazy flame away. Now take my red black card and my jewelry. Shorty, you cool like the fire, cool like fire. Somebody call 911. Shorty, fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa, honey.
Ah, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. If I try, love was out to get me, that's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. There were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I gave it up and spit it out. I faced it all.